That concludes the hearing. Anyone listening today heard a lot from you about the strength of your industry, how well capitalized your banks are, how well you weathered the pandemic, how well your depositors did, how generously your banks have changed your overdraft fee schedule. But let's be clear, you're well capitalized and you've thrived throughout the pandemic because of the capital requirements and safety and soundness measures that we passed in Dodd-Frank, which you lobbied against, I would add. Your depositors had more money in their accounts because we put money in their pockets with the CARES Act, the American Rescue Plan, and the Child Tax Credit. You reformed your overdraft practices after years of pressure from this committee. Most of what you boasted about today came about either because of laws this committee in the Senate passed or because of pressure we placed on your industry, often despite some of your very expensive and very often effective lobbying efforts. Like most big banks have repeatedly shown, you'll not do the right thing without strong laws, without accountability, without public pressure, without oversight. That's the job of this committee. I say that, and I also say that as chair, I look for places of agreement, places we can work together. Today, not surprisingly, we found some. I listened to you about regulating what we should do about regulating fintech. I particularly appreciate the chair of PNC, and even when he did this especially, and how that, I think, really reached people on this committee that were listening or watching, that we need to make sure that the growing part of the economy, the fintechs, what we need to do with ILCs, we can't count on them to do the right thing out of the goodness of their hearts, and they need strong rules too. Thank you again to the witnesses. For senators who wish to submit questions, those questions are due 1 week from today, Thursday, September 29th. To all of the 7 of you, again, thanks for your cooperation. You have 45 days to respond to any of those questions. Thank you again. Senator Toomey, thank you. Committee's adjourned.